Hello, 7th grade, third part of the corrections of week 3. We are on April 6th, week 4 of our remote classes. Let's start now. So, we are going to correct page 107, exercise 1. We have to unscramble the questions and answer. Don't forget the tip I gave you before we start the remote classes, before the quarantine, that when we do this kind of exercise, we always have to find the parts of the sentence. So, for example, first thing that we need to observe is when we have this kind of word, like who. Let me see if we have any other one, or what, or how, okay? Because these words usually they start the sentence, right? So when we see them, we have to, and when we scramble the question, we have a question, we have to pay attention if we got any kind of question words like this, okay? So who, what, which, where, how long, okay? So when we are going to start doing letter A, so pay attention, we have who, so we're going to start our sentence with who. Now we are going to take a look at the verb. We don't have a did, right? We don't have an auxiliary here, so let's take a look at the verb. Oh, okay, we don't have an auxiliary here because the sentence is using the verb to be, and the verb to be doesn't need to use the auxiliary did, okay? So who were, okay, I have the question word, I have the verb. Who were what? Zeus siblings. I cannot write who were siblings Zeus, okay, it would be wrong. So who were Zeus siblings? Remember we have Estia, Hera, who else? Demeter, Hades, and Poseidon, right? And Poseidon were Zeus. Complete answers, right? Were Zeus siblings. Don't forget the apostrophe. Zeus siblings. Okay. Now let's continue. Letter B, you have where. So we are going to start with where, and we have an auxiliary. We have the did. So we already have the beginning of our sentence. After did, we have to find our subjects. So let's take a look first at the verb. The verb is hide. So remember the story and who hide who, okay? So we know by the story that Gaia and Uranus have hidden Rhea. So we're going to start, where did Gaia and Uranus, it can be Uranus and Gaia as well, hide Rhea. Okay, this is easier, right? So you're going to identify the verb and we are going to know which one of these characters is our subject. So where did Gaia and Uranus hide Rhea? They hid her. The simple past form of the hide verb is hid, so they hid her. I'm using her to replace Rhea. Okay, they hid her on the island of Crete. Okay. Now let's continue. So here we have what? We have a auxiliary, so we're going to start with what did. We have two names. We have Zeus and Cronus. That can be our subject. So let's take a look at the verb. So we have drink. Remember that in the story, Cronus drank a potion, right? So let's start. So now we know that our subject is Cronus. So what did Cronus drink, right? To what? To release Zeus siblings. Okay, what did Cronus drink to release Zeus siblings? So we had two Possible subjects, we had Kronos and we had Zeus siblings. And to discover which one would fit the better, we had to take a look at the verb drink and the other release to see which ones match the story, right? So what did Kronos drink to release Zeus siblings? He drank a special potion. Kronos drank a special potion. So if you wrote he drank, no problem. If you wrote Kronos drank, no problem as well. So now we have two possible subjects, Metis and Titan. We are going to start our sentence with how. How did, because we have this, and we have rule. So how did Titan? Oh, we are going to use how. Sorry, we are using how. So I'm asking how did Titan Metis rule? So I want to know how did she rule, right? So let's do the answer here. She ruled with wisdom and knowledge. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot that we are using how, so it's Titan Metis rule. She ruled with wisdom and knowledge. Now, letter E. So we have what, right? We don't have did because the verb is the verb to be, was, right? So what was, we already know, right? What was. We have the word Atlas and we have Olympians, but we have role. So we can say what was Atlas role, o papel do Atlas in the battle against the Olympians. Like this. Oh, I forgot to put the apostrophe here. What was Atlas' role in the battle against the Olympians? It's a question. I forgot to put the question mark. Okay. What was Atlas' role in the battle against the Olympians? And the answer is that he became a powerful Titan leader. So Atlas became a powerful Titan leader. Okay, this is the role in this battle. So Atlas became a powerful Titan leader. Exercise 2 is a personal one. You had to write a short paragraph about your favorite part of the story. I also created an activity on your platform so you can send to me. If you didn't send, please send to me as soon as possible. And that's the correction of week 3. I hope you enjoyed the correction. If you have any doubts, you can bring them to our Zoom meeting. All our Zoom meetings will occur on Thursdays, right, at 11:40. Okay, so see you later. I hope you're doing well and I hope you have a nice week of studies. Bye bye.